Easter weekend action, Game 5 of the Quarantine Cup. Lone Wolves and Hermit Crabs, both 2-2 on the season. After a couple days off, the teams were excited to get back at action. Let's check out the highlights. Top one with one out already. Patrick hits this line drive into left field. That's going to bring Jacob in for the first run of the game. 1-0 Lone Wolves. Throw gets by. Patrick scoots over to third. Next batter, Jacob slices this one, stays just fair down the left field line. Patrick scoring easily from third, Jacob into second with a double, and it's 2-0 Wolves. The one-out rally continues. Patrick hitting this one into the teeth of a strong wind blowing in from right field. It does not get out, but there's nobody over on that side of the field. Patrick's all the way to third. Jacob comes motoring in, and Patrick is going to make it home without a throw as he hops in for the fourth run of the inning. 4-0 Wolves. After another Jacob single, Patrick hits this little blooper to first. It gets down. Caleb's throw off of his foot is late, bounces away. Caleb tries to get Jacob at third. That throw is wide. Jacob comes in, the fifth run of the inning, all coming with one out. Bottom one with one out, runner on third. Caleb hits this little blooper that gets caught in the wind and dumps into the infield for a single. That gives them the first run of the game, and it's 5-1. Two batters later, Caleb, liner into left field. That scores Ethan from second. That makes it 5-2. An RBI double. Patrick escapes the jam as this fastball rises out of the strike zone, getting Ethan swinging, and it's 5-2 after one. After the hot bats in the first inning, the Wolves do nothing in the second. Caleb gets Jacob swinging on this high fastball, gets Patrick to pop out, and they go 1-2 in the second. Could the Hermit Crabs resurrect themselves from the early deficit? Bottom second, Ethan a line drive up the middle. That moves a runner over to second base with nobody out. Next batter, Caleb hits a little chopper back to the mound. Patrick is able to get him out by a hair at first. Ethan does come around to score, making it 5-3 on the ground out. But Patrick's able to escape the jam again with this big looping curveball to get Ethan swinging. 5-3 game going to the third. Patrick goes to right field again. This time there's going to be a play, though. The ball does get down. Ethan hustling after it. Gets an absolutely perfect relay throw into Caleb. We got a play at the plate. Throw misses. Patrick scores with an inside-the-park homer. Lead is 6-3. But again, that was it. Jacob pops out. Caleb with a basket catch. Inning over. Going to the bottom of the third, 6-3. Could the Hermit Crabs hatch a comeback? Caleb starts things off with this bouncer back to the mound. Patrick slips, falls, misses the throw at first. Caleb's going to go all the way to third. The leadoff runner is on third with nobody out. Ethan's able to take this curveball into left field. That scores Caleb. He's hunting for extra bases. The throw is over Patrick's head. He's going to go for third, but he slips and falls. Patrick's throw gets him at third. A huge out on the bases. Caleb is furious with his teammate, but guess what happens? It's like two peeps in a pod. Caleb with this grounder to first. He's going to try to stretch it for extra bases. He's thrown out at second, and that's how your game ends. The Lone Wolves are ecstatic with this win in crazy fashion. Aggressive base running for the Lone Wolves gets them a couple of extra runs, while the over-aggressive base running of the Hermit Crabs costs them a possible win, as the Lone Wolves escape with a 6-4 victory. Moving to 3-2 on the season, and that's the first two-game winning streak of the season for any of the teams, and also the first road win. All 6 runs for the Lone Wolves coming with one out. Only had 8 hits on the game. Hermit Crabs with 10 hits, but only managed to scratch across 4 runs. Got a couple people thrown out on the bases there in the last inning that killed any rally attempt that they had. Patrick picks up his second win on the year. Goes 5 for 6 with a pair of home runs, 4 RBIs. Jacob with 3 more hits, a double, and his 10th RBI of the year. Ethan goes 5 for 7, a pair of doubles, his third and fourth on the year, knocked in a run. Caleb takes the loss, moves to 2-2 on the season, the 5 for 7 at the plate, double, 3 runs batted in, giving him a league-leading 16 on the season. That does it from here. Thanks for joining us, and everyone have a happy Easter.